Can't take one more step towards you, 'cause all that's waiting is regret.
Hello. Before I started this video, I know I haven't made one in a while. I've made like a million, but for some reason there's always a problem uploading them, so I just give up. I know you can see the computer screen in my glasses, but I ruined all my contacts. So yes sir. I wanted to start off by saying thank you to everyone who watches my videos and comments on them, either telling me to keep positive and have faith, or that you're going through the same exact thing that I am, and I really like hearing that, because then I know I'm not alone and you're not alone, and yeah, so thank you for that. I wanted to do an update on my social anxiety, seeing I haven't done one in a really long time. Basically, I stopped taking both my depression medicine and my anxiety medicine because they weren't doing a damn thing, and it made me feel like even more of a lost cause. In my last doctor's appointment, they really upset me, and I haven't gone back since. So I am now medicine free, trying to deal with social anxiety, depression, and the anxiety that comes along with having social anxiety, obviously. Basically what I think is no medicine's ever gonna cure social anxiety ever. I mean I knew it wouldn't cure it, but I thought it would take the edge off, and it doesn't at all. Especially for me, it just made me feel really hopeless because I'm on medicine and yet it's still not helping me feel better. Yeah, so I don't know. With my depression, it comes in waves, and sometimes it's really bad, and sometimes it's not so bad. And lately it's come back really with a vengeance. I'm having dreams again. When I get really depressed, I have a lot of vivid dreams with people that I don't really want to be dreaming about, and it makes me really sad, which adds to the depression when I'm awake, because I'm thinking, why am I dreaming about them? And then yeah, it really doesn't help at all. As for my social anxiety, it's still the same. I've shut off myself from all my friends. Well, friends that I have here, they're more like acquaintances. Yeah, I haven't seen anybody but my kids, so it's kind of sad. I've been trying to get out and go for walks and take them to the park, but even when I do that, I don't talk to anybody. And the thing that bugs me the most is when people are, you tell them you're shy or whatever because you're not that good to be like, yeah, I have social anxiety, blah blah blah. Like, they're gonna even understand what that means anyway. So I just say I'm shy. And the thing that bugs me the most is when people are like, oh, well, don't just be shy, just, blah blah blah. Okay, let me tell you one thing right now, because that's something that truly aggravates me to no other, when I'm told, just don't be shy. If I could just not be shy, I would not be shy. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, seriously, no. Hi, I'm Brooke, and I choose to be shy, so I'm just gonna be socially awkward for the rest of this conversation. Is that alright? Good. No, it doesn't work like that. People choosing to be shy is like in my belief, someone choosing to be gay, I believe you're born that way. You don't just wake up one day and be like, hey, I'm going to be gay and I'm going to get so many, why would anybody choose a life that's going to be hard? And just for the record, I support, gay marriage. Love is love to me. All right. So it's just, it just makes me so mad that people think that you choose to be this way. And if they're saying that they're not saying you choose to be that way, then they wouldn't have ever told you to just not be shy. Because if it was that easy, there wouldn't be all these people with social anxiety disorder. And that really pushes my buttons a lot because it makes me mad and it makes me almost feel like, wow, I thought you were a really good friend and you can't even understand this or, help me through this. And that's the hardest part is a lot of people in your everyday lives aren't going to understand you and they're not going to know what you're talking about at all. They're just going to think you're shy and you're too lazy to, well, maybe not lazy. You just don't open your mouth. Well, it's a hell of a lot harder than that. I wish that people who tell me just not to be shy could have social anxiety for one day. One day. And during this one day, I want them to go out and have so much like social stimuli that it blows their mind because it's ridiculous. Like people just don't get it. Like talking to someone and get nervous, anxious, shaky, like things run through my head all the time when I'm in social interactions. What to say, what not to say. Oh man, am I looking at them for too long? Or did I not make enough eye contact? Or what are they thinking about what I'm saying? Are they going to think I'm dumb if I say this? Are they going to make me think a lot differently? Because number one, I am not a normal person by far. I think very outside the box. I am not cookie cutter. I have a different way of thinking about everything and I'm very silly and I'm just when I get nervous I laugh. I'm just I'm not like the normal person, like an average person. I think I'm more I'm that person, oh my god, did she just say that? Like, yeah, I went there. Like, I say outrageous things that are either silly or just like, I don't know. When I'm comfortable with someone, I say what I feel. And I think that adds my social anxiety because I don't think like normal people do. Like, and makes it even harder with girls because I give a buck less about shopping, shoes, Prada, Gucci, all that types of things. I could care less about the typical things that girls like. I like video games. I like being silly. I like, water gun fights. I like playing pranks on people. I still like prank phone calls. Like, come on. I like doing tons of silly things that normal girls don't like to do. And if, there's some girls that like to do it when they want to impress a guy. But then there's the people whose actual lifestyle is like that, and that's me. Which makes it even harder when I try to make a new friend that's a girl because, I really just don't get a lot of them. And, it's just hard. Girls like to talk a lot. They like to talk for hours about the stupidest shit. And I don't know how to relate to a damn bit of it, I'll tell you that much. But, I don't know, I'm kind of just rambling about a little bit of everything here. But back to the main point of people just saying, don't be shy, or don't be afraid, or, go do... Another thing that I don't like is being pressured to do something that I don't want to do. Like, social-wise. Like, oh, you should go hang out with this girl. They're all going out to dinner, so you can go and make friends. No, I'm not gonna go to dinner with a bunch of people I don't know. It's really, really awkward. And And like, I don't know, the other day I went fishing, and we were fishing with my husband and his friend, and we brought our kids. And then his friend had friends come, and then it's like that awkward thing when they kind of stop talking to you and you feel alone. So I just kind of isolate myself, and I like to be alone a lot. I like to be alone very, very, very much. A lot. More than normal people, I would think. Like, I'm perfectly fine being alone. But I miss my old friends, before we all grew up and moved away. Because I don't feel like there's ever going to be another person on this world that gets me like my friends do. Yeah, I really keep going off in tangents. But basically, social anxiety is hard. And if you don't have it, you don't have the right to ever tell someone to just don't be shy or do this or that, because honestly, you can take my shoes and you can wear them for a day. I barely doubt that you're going to make it through the day, because I really don't even know what to say, because it's like people are just so naive and just so close-minded to not understand anything, and it's like they don't even care to understand, because they can't wrap their heads around the fact that some people just aren't like them, where they can just go up to anybody and talk to anybody. But I'm gonna make a different video about other things, and this will just be my random video of rant. Alright, peace and love.